General Aseidu Nketia, the General Mosquito, wakasa. Na wakansem atre NDC MPs. Se emergency call eba so parliament omofra. Shena NDC MP bia Antone 9. Se we'll see parliament. Just say let no NDC MP step foot in parliament if emergency recall is issued. Aseidu Nketia directs. Into no. Very, very simple. Ne tintini ni tietie mu ano no. NDC ni bia heno bia nko parliament. Heno bia Antone 9 NC parliament. Se almost say omo ebe isu Supreme Court a womo Supreme Court judges no engo tena parliament ho. So the national chairman of the opposition National Democratic Congress, Johnson Aseidu Nketia, has asked members of parliament on his party's ticket to boycott any emergency recall of the House, which is currently on an indefinite break. According to Aseidu Nketia, with just 3 weeks to Ghana's general election, the only reason for a recall of parliament would be for the ruling New Patriotic Party government to engage in corrupt activities, not for dealing with emergency government business. Into you say, aka 3 weeks to abattoir. Say MPP for a year recall of parliament. Adia wamo person mo ya say wamo person mo bokro no. Omo be wi adia last minute say say President Akufo-Addo aka just a month now we free so no wa order for Land Cruisers, the Flagstaff House. Omo order for new Land Cruisers need some cars be and I'm say ngrofui just say omo mferi adia kra. And I say let no NDC MP set foot in parliament. If they like, they can go and bend the sea. There is no work in parliament that can be said to be an emergency. There is no emergency. Parliament will only be recalled so they can continue with the insatiable corruption they have perpetrated for the past 8 years. They still want to advance the corruption with just 3 weeks left. We won't go close to them today or tomorrow, he stated while addressing a crowd of party enthusiasts as part of his ongoing national campaign. Also, the statement by Aseidu Nketia comes on the back of a ruling by the Supreme Court describing as unconstitutional the declaration of 4 parliamentary seats, including 3 belonging to the MPP, as vacant by the Speaker of Parliament, Alban Bagbin. According to the Speaker, the affected MPs had vacated their seats by deciding to contest the upcoming election. I mean, we all know that story. However, according to Aseidu Nketia, the Supreme Court has overreached its powers and is threatening the nation's democracy, which must therefore be resisted. I said the judges can say what they want. We will also use the rules of parliament to work in parliament. When we speak of democracy, standing firm, democracy does not exist if you take out parliament. That is why every nation interested in their democracy must collectively protect their parliament, because your democracy falters if parliament is weakened. And that will not be allowed to happen. Our parliament and democracy were built off our blood. We won't sit and watch one person come and destroy our democracy. That will not happen today or tomorrow. Into T Aseidu Nketia, Asemo Okatre Chief Justice ne say, we won't sit and watch you to come and destroy our democracy. Once na senhwe na Chief Justice emba be say Ghana ye democracy. Na democracy no eye moja ene ye de kun ye de gie o man ye den eto ho. This is a strong message from Johnson Aseidu Nketia to the Chief Justice, and I like it. I'm not going to lie. You read the comment here, the Ghana Foka. I know that a lot of people will come insulting Aseidu Nketia, but you read the comment here. Obviously, I speak. Okay, I'll see. I'll see. The man has spoken. Anybody who has the country at heart will definitely boycott parliament. They had 8 years of power to do government business, and the disappointment the youth. I'll say, and they disappointed the youth. And they disappointed the youth with a satanic promise to convert all toll booths they disappointed the youth with a satanic promise to convert all toll booths into toilets E-Levy Cake, National Cathedral, Galamsey, a Japa deal, and a Kufado statue, whilst hospitals are lacking in equipment. Let parliament be on freeze until thy kingdom come. Aseidu Nketia wants to rule Ghana with this mindset. Very disappointing. He should know not every Ghanaian is a fool and reasons like him. You are a very stupid man with no training. Silly as you are insulting Dr. Bawumia. God forgive you. Yes, this is it. Akufo-Addo and his bunch of Ejapa and PDF chiefs and hyenas masquerading as politicians. The Supreme Court silly 7 and the EC must be told in clear and plain language that there are men in Ghana, men with steely and iron balls. If they think they can use the courts to democratically dictate to us, we shall use common sense to outwit them. Where in Ghana and Dubai do the two persons you mentioned have their properties built? Blah, blah, blah. Okay. Whatsoever a man thinketh in his heart, so shall he ever act. Aseidu Nketia's heart is full of violence. That is why his family is domiciled in Canada. He has so many houses in Accra, but cannot live in one building for more than 1 month. He and Koko Anido have houses in Oyarefa, Medina, but he ran away from his own soon as he started fighting with Koku. Also, later moved away, fearing for what General had for him. Aseidu Nketia needs to be monitored by the security agencies. Go back to the Supreme Court and tell your women's organizer to come and open parliament. Stop disturbing our mental peace. As simple as that. Look, even if we give Alhaji Timothy Bawumia that Jimmy Bulu Kwasia Wagadre Munafiki Mutumbanza Jokula and Jumping Wale Animal another 10 free continuous and uninterrupted years of leadership rule, he can never be better than John Dramani Mahama in any way. You see, the ratio between Mahama's intelligence and mental maturity when compared to Bawumia stands at the ratio of 80 to 20, if not lower. And the simple explanation is that any purebred African male who would always be found jumping around madly and offbeat to the smooth flow of sweet musical rhythms is indirectly communicating his highly diminished level of cognitive and adaptive senses to his environment. In clear and simple language, that person is a daft and unintelligent mumu. So this is the mental evaluation and level of intelligence that can be given on that munafiki wale donkey. Hey, Charlie. Go and arrest him and prosecute him. You nation wreckers, saboteurs, diabolicals, anti-progress detractors, murderers. Yours is lies peddling, rumors mongering, na niyama. Ghanaians hate your MPP with passion. If you care to know, you think you Ashantis can form a party and bribe illiterates to lord over this country? You'll be disappointed this time. What the MPP and Supreme Court have done to the Speaker is unacceptable. If I was Babin, I will never preside over Parliament again. Useless, corrupt people. Inti Obiasamo Council no or your Bagben and Kobe resigning. This is the nonsense lies you and your MPP peddled about Mahama in 2016. That he has buildings in Dubai and many more lies. 8 years down the line, you couldn't prove that stupid noise you made. It's election time, and this time is Aseidu Nketia who owns mansions in the same Dubai. What animals at all are these that we are dealing with? Why worry yourself, bro? He can even has the key to the vault of Bank of Ghana. This type of propaganda won't work anymore. People speaking on behalf of Aseidu Nketia. Aseidu Nketia kasane die media no. To the NDC. In fact, it's not even up to Aseidu Nketia to say that. Now 3 weeks to election, I'm war constituency. Na NDC near or no war constituency what tamale. Adeya afenyo marking. SCC ano a majority leader. Intino wa recall parliament inti NDC nino atebe or what tamale no or dimirika se wo ba akra. Hey, because of afenyo marking, the majority enhunti. Yeah. Intino Aseidu Nketia no waka na waka. So he na say senya waka no ɔse opa akɔhyepo asɛm no Aseidu Nketia aka no ɔse opa akɔhyepo nti no waka montrɛ mu hadwo comment box ni mu meda ase